What's going on, my PT peeps and my Walking Dead family? Welcome to the PT channel. I'm One Eye Bri, back to talk about The Walking Dead Season 9 and some big news about The Walking Dead series as a whole, definitely for Season 9, but beyond that as well. Obviously, spoiler warning, if you don't want to know this information, I don't want to ruin anything for you. We're going to talk about Season 9, Episodes 6, 7, and 8, potentially, the future of the series, and some big news regarding two major cast members of The Walking Dead. And spoiler, it's good news. But if you love The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead family, hit that subscribe button right down below to become a valued member of the PT channel and our Walking Dead family. And if you love The Walking Dead and The Walking Dead news and videos posted all the time, this is the channel for you. Photo credit and info credit to these fine folks right here. But right off the bat, right here, breaking news, Norman Reedus and Melissa McBride have signed 3-year contract extensions with The Walking Dead, and Denai Guerrera is currently in negotiations. The Walking Dead World has it right there, but I saw it on Undead Walking, comicbook.com, and a couple other spots. And I hope Denai Guerrera, who plays Michonne, signs a contract as well. So we'll have Daryl, Carol, and Michonne for the next 3 years, potentially for movies, spin-offs, and The Walking Dead show. I hope so, that's for sure. Who is this? Is it Alpha? Is it Beta? Is it a Whisper? Is it Lydia? I'm going to go with it's definitely a Whisper. It's hard to make out. I don't think it's Beta, because personally I think Beta is going to come in the second half of Season 9. We'll probably see Lydia first, then Alpha. Well, we'll see the Whispers first, like the Scouts, the smaller Whispers. Then we'll probably see Lydia, and then we'll see Alpha. But who do you think this is? It's hard to tell. I got this from the trailer that's been going around. But Alpha and Beta are in the intro. I believe that's them at least. But Alpha and Beta and the Whispers are coming, as it was confirmed over the summer at San Diego Comic-Con. And in that trailer at the end, we saw Eugene and Rosita, and they say, where are they? And then it came back in the trailer that's coming up over the next 3 episodes. Hopefully it's in episode 906. I would love it sooner than later. And I have a breakdown video of a trailer and stuff, and I'm just kind of highlighting some things. I got some promo pictures, so I'm putting it together. I want to highlight a couple things here. Aaron, Jesus, and Daryl are working together, which is good. You can clearly see Jesus has different armor. You can see the hand that Aaron has. There's a good shot of it right there. I jokingly called it the Infinity Gauntlet, but it looks like it, and it's a pretty good shot right there, so I just wanted to share it with you. And it's funny that it looks like an Infinity Gauntlet, and Ross Marquand was in Infinity War as he played Red Skull. Pretty cool. No word if Jesus or Aaron get together. I know a lot of people want to see that, but we just don't know anything yet. When the spoilers come out, we will share it with you, and we will give credit where credit is due, unlike some people. But we're a family and a community here, and here we see a picture of some walkers, which are probably intermingled with some whispers. And I'm not sure what's going on exactly here, but Aaron and Jesus are talking, and they ask, have you seen them do that before? And Aaron says no. But you can see them in the field in the distance, and the whispers are coming, that's for sure. I hope it's next week. I would love to see that introduction, and I think it's around that comic storyline. I think it's a good fit around that time. Then we see some walkers in the pile, in the herd, walking around, just walking around aimlessly. I'm not sure what's going on here, but you see a walker turn. And to me, it doesn't look like a Whisperer mask. It just looks like a walker turning. It doesn't look like a Whisperer skin or a person underneath the skin. It just looks like a walker. But I would assume something's going on here. Something's happening, and I wonder what's been going on over the 6 years. Then we see the water tower. I believe that's Eugene up there, and he's putting up an amplifier to boost the signal from the radio to reach farther, trying to reach somewhere in Ohio, maybe Toledo, Ohio, in the Commonwealth. But you look down, and you can kind of see the same angle, which would be the person looking up there. Again, I think it's Eugene looking down, and you see some walkers coming down. I think it's the Whispers and the walkers together, and Eugene and Rosita are the ones to see the Whispers and the walkers together the first time. Eugene is pretty freaked out in the trailer where he's like, it's not a normal herd. They're not a normal herd. He thinks they're evolving, but it's just Whispers. It's people acting like walkers. Eugene and Rosita are working together. I wonder if there's a romance there. We just don't know if they're going to stick to the comic storyline exactly. Will Rosita survive? Will Eugene survive? But I can clearly see Rosita checking the signal that Eugene is trying to boost to send out further. Because if you remember, Father Gabriel found radios in Season 8, Episode 11, were all these radios. And I was like, boom, Eugene, he's going to use this. And in that 6-year time jump, I would hope to think they went back to the place and got some radios. But Father Gabriel and Rosita are talking in the sneak peek clip. together of how to boost the signal and where to go out. And Michonne's probably not going to like that because she's probably just mad right now. We'll talk about Michonne in a second, but she's probably pissed. I think she's back to season 3 Michonne, where she's cold and she's not trusting and she's just hating life since Rick's been gone. But Eugene is definitely upset and he's freaked out and he's like, it wasn't a normal herd, it wasn't this, but he doesn't know that it's people dressed as walkers, basically. He's the Ken and Marco of the comic. So there's a good shot of it there. Rosita and Eugene take the Ken and Marco comic look. And yes, I heard Where Are They? But that was back in the summer. We heard that too. So that wasn't something new. So I didn't cover it in the breakdown. But I'm excited for the Whispers to come. And hopefully it's this Sunday with Eugene, Rosita, the initial introduction of the Whispers. And here's some more promo pictures. We have Eugene and Rosita and the Savior. One of the Saviors that I'm actually friends with on Instagram. Pretty awesome guy. They're there intermingled in Alexandria. So the Alexandrians and Saviors are working together. Carol and Ezekiel, a lot of the kingdom. I think we're going to get a lot of Carol and Ezekiel in episode 906, at least from the promo pictures. What do you think of that wig? What do you think of the look here? Do you like it? Do you not? Ezekiel looking like Ezekiel, but Carol looks pretty different. Ezekiel hopefully sticks around for a while. We'll see if he makes it to season 10 or not. And if the contract news is 3 years, we're going to be getting more seasons. So I would think season 10, 11, 12, maybe some movies. So hopefully we're going to get 12 seasons. The picture of Carol right here is pretty funny. It just looks like a retirement home picture. They're like coming around. They're like, hey, join us at the Villages. Yes, you can be part of our community. It's a thriving 55 and older community. Come on down here at the Kingdom. But I'm just kidding. I do like Ezekiel and Carol together. There's going to be some problem, I guess, in the boiler room or with something. They're trying to fix something. As you can see, Ezekiel and someone. I'm not sure if that's Henry or another Kingdom person. We do see Jerry working there too. Something is happening here. We don't know exactly what it is. I don't know if he's installing something or fixing something, but clearly the pipe is shooting out steam or there's some problem with something at the Kingdom. Something's breaking down, and I would think so. I mean, it's 6 years since the last time we saw the Kingdom. Well, longer than that. We saw the Kingdom in season 8, so it's been close to 7.5 years. So some stuff's going to break down. Jerry's hard at work, and I wonder what's going on. Badass, little ass kicker. I guess she's still a little ass kicker, Judith. But what do you think of Judith? I think she's pretty cool, and I love the potential. Right now, it's just potential. She has her own katana. She has Rick and Carl's hat. She has Rick's gun. She's just going to be the future of the show. She kind of looks a little bratty there from that picture, but I hope Judith can turn into an awesome character. Even though she's a 10-year-old, maybe an 11-year-old, you're going to give a 10 or 11-year-old this much responsibility to be in the woods somewhere to help find people? Or what was she doing? How did she find Magna's group? Hopefully that's answered in episode 906. But clearly she can shoot and take care of herself, and it's a science fiction fantasy show. And I'm not a gun person myself, but I don't know if it's realistic that she could shoot Rick's gun with perfect accuracy and as good as she did, but I'm glad she saved Magna's group. I don't think Michonne is very happy about it, and I think Michonne is going to be very cold. But if you look at the haircut, I have to make a possible connection here, especially because she was in Black Panther. And I see the haircut and I'm like, Killmonger. That just takes me to the look exactly with Michael B. Jordan's haircut in Black Panther. I thought both people were great in it. I thought Denai Greer was great, but I see a connection there. Killmonger was kind of pissed, kind of with that haircut. Denai's got a new haircut. Is it going to be a certain attitude change by Michonne? I don't know, but I love Michonne either way. Hopefully she will be reunited with Rick at some point in the series, sign that contract, and there's a possibility that she can see Rick and Michonne can continue on. Because I definitely want to see Rick back with Michonne, Daryl, Carol, and the rest of the cast at some point, whether it's a movie or one way or another. But I really hope Rick Grimes is reunited with Michonne, Daryl, and Carol at some point. We just have to wait and see. Negan looks pretty good for being in jail for 7.5 years. I mean, he was in jail for 1.5 years from season 8 to season 9, and then from episode 905 to 906, it's 6 years. 6 years have gone by. Negan looks actually better than the last time we saw him. Does he get out? Does he break out? Does he escape? Does Jed let him out? Because Jed should still be alive, right? We'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I don't know yet. I don't know any news about the spoilers, but once I know, you'll definitely know. And here are two crazy pictures of Daryl. He's out fishing. He gets a fish on a spear. It's in the opening minutes, actually, that you see Daryl fishing and you see Michonne going around and scavenging. She goes to an abandoned truck, or it might be a van, but she finds a couple things. But here I see Daryl being on like Endor. He's got those outfits like Luke and Leia had. I don't know. It's probably not a reference, but that's what I picture. That's what I see there too, especially when he's in the woods and he's kind of got that long green cape thing. But I'm glad Norman Reedus, Melissa McBride are going to be on the show for 3 more years. And hopefully Denai Guerrero signs that contract too. So she'll be on for 3 more years. And I don't know who's left to lose. I mean, we're losing Andrew Lincoln on the show. Lauren Cohan's gone too. Hopefully she'll be back in season 10. And really what I truly hope is that everybody comes back together at some point. Rick, Daryl, Carol, Michonne, Morgan even. That's what we want to see. I don't want to see the Rick Grimes out on his own story and the Daryl out on his own story. I want to see everybody together. That's what we actually like, episodes when they're together. There's been seasons where they've been apart, and that's really hurt the show. But the Whisperers are coming. Hopefully it happens very, very soon. Who do you think that is in the thumbnail? Is it Alpha, Beta, Lydia, or just a random Whisper? Or I guess it could just be a Walker. But let me know your thoughts. Post your comments below. Like, share, subscribe. If you're new to the channel or you haven't hit that subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. Become a valued member of our Walking Dead family here at the PT channel. If you love all things Walking Dead, this is the channel for you. And remember, guys, with hard work, dedication, belief, and sacrifice, you can truly achieve your goals. Believe in yourself. You can do it.